When Star Wars debuted in 1977, George Lucas unleashed a universe that would go on to grip movie audiences for generations. Upon its release, the movie was such a smash success that fans would exit the theater and line up to immediately see it again. Don't believe me? Here's what the mob scene looked like outside the Chinese theater in Hollywood during that time. Almost immediately, the world was engulfed in Star Wars mania. There were toys, bed sheets, books. It was everywhere. For little girls, it was a banner time because there was a female action star on the screen, Princess Leia. She may have been a princess, which of course girls loved, but she was no damsel in distress waiting for true love to find her. This princess was a leader in the Rebel Alliance, a freedom fighter who bravely stood face to face with a terrifying villain intent on killing her and everyone on her planet. She mouthed off to her rescuers. She ordered the men around. She had a body count. And she had a hairdo that looked like cinnamon rolls on the side of her head, and there was nothing cooler. Princess Leia's space bun look is the most famous hairstyle in movie history. Don't even try to change my mind. I am willing to die on this hill. Over the years, it has been mocked, ridiculed, and often imitated, but never, ever equaled. Carrie Fisher, who played the princess, hated the hairstyle because it took 2 hours every morning to complete. She was also not entirely convinced it was a flattering look. So where did this unusual hairstyle come from? Years later, someone asked Star Wars creator George Lucas where he got the idea, and he said he looked to the female warriors of Mexico for inspiration. Soldaderas were women who served in the Mexican Revolution in the early 1900s. These female revolutionaries were vital to the cause. When researchers went back to look at photos of soldaderas, they were having trouble finding the look that George Lucas described. Many photos of these women depict them holding guns and wearing bullets strapped across their torsos, but their hair is usually long and flowing, in braids, or tucked up in a hat. One historian even said George Lucas must have been mistaken or gotten his female warriors mixed up. Women of the Native American Hopi tribe, for example, have been known to have their hair not unlike Princess Leia's. But then this photo surfaced. It shows a young colonel by the name of Clara de la Rocha. Like photos of other soldaderas, she is depicted holding a gun and wearing bullets across her chest. But look at her hair. George Lucas had been right all along. Here was his inspiration for Princess Leia's hair. Here's the photo in its entirety. She's standing next to her father, General Herculano de la Rocha. Along with her father, she participated in several battles. She was known for her marksmanship, even besting the men on a number of occasions. Now let's fast forward to 1999, a full 22 years after the release of the first Star Wars movie. In The Phantom Menace, audiences meet Princess Leia's mother, Queen Amidala. Whereas Princess Leia wore a simple white dress and the space buns, Queen Amidala's look was far more sophisticated. Unlike her daughter, Queen Amidala's world has yet to be devastated by war. So what inspired her look? Meet Queen Genapil, who became Queen Consort of Mongolia while still a teenager in 1923. When looking at her in her royal regalia, she bears a strong resemblance to Queen Amidala. Genapil did not hold the title of queen very long. When her husband died in 1924, the monarchy was abolished and she returned home to her family. Unfortunately, that is not the end of her story. In 1937, the Mongolian government accused Genapil of gathering intelligence to stage an uprising. She was arrested and executed in 1938. There is also this picture of a Mongolian noblewoman in 1921. This photo is often misidentified as Queen Genapil, but she also bears a striking resemblance to Queen Amidala in The Phantom Menace. Coincidence? I think not. And there you have it, the mother-daughter inspirations for the Star Wars universe. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.